Botulinum toxin is commonly known as Botox, which is injected in the skin to make it appear fuller and younger. Although botulism is used in Botox, it is also used as a poison. This poison can be inhaled or eaten in food or injected directly into the skin. Botox can be very detrimental to the body because after a certain amount of time, the toxin releases and causes muscles to relax. Sometimes when muscles relax, they do not return to their natural state, as you can see. This man has crazy eyes because he abused Botox.
Botulinum toxin takes anywhere from 90 to 270 nanograms to kill a 200-pound human.
This was Kim before she ate the toxin and before she died. At first she did not realize the symptoms, but after a while her eyelids started drooping and she became unaware of her surroundings. She thought it was the flu and decided to sleep it off. She never woke up.
Only 40 kilograms of this toxin could wipe out the entire Earth's population.
This means that if about 90 pounds of this toxin was released into the air, 6.8 billion people would die.
If the toxin enters your body, symptoms include double vision, droopy eyelids, speech impairment, reduced movement in muscles, respiratory failure, and cotton mouth. You can die anywhere from 12 to 72 hours after symptoms appear.
For cows and horses, the symptoms are a little different. They experience anorexia, refusal to drink, vomiting, and pupillary dilation. They usually die 24 to 72 hours after symptoms occur. These botulinum toxin causes is called botulism. The source of the toxin is called Clostridium botulinum. It was discovered in 1895 in the United States. The largest breakout of the foodborne botulism was in Michigan in 1977. This breakout harmed 59 people and was caused by home-preserved jalapeno peppers at a restaurant. These peppers were either contaminated with the toxin by an outside source or by someone working in the restaurant. It is unknown because the breakout was never thoroughly investigated. Botulinum can be found in other things naturally, such as milk. Botulinum neurotoxin, BONT, is the most toxic substance known to man and the causative agent of botulism, due to its high toxicity and the availability of producing organism called Clostridium botulinum. BONT is regarded as a potential biological warfare agent. Because of the mild pasteurization process, as well as rapid production and distribution and consumption, the milk supply chain has long been considered a potential target of bioterrorist attacks. If milk is not pasteurized enough, it can be deadly to humans.
To treat this toxin, one needs 1 milliliter of botulism immune globulin to be injected into their bloodstream. To control their symptoms, it is recommended to be hooked up to a ventilator and receive nursing care immediately. There is also a horse-derived antitoxin that will block the poison from spreading throughout your body, but it will not eradicate all the symptoms.
This boy was food poisoned by botulinum toxin and was rushed to the hospital when symptoms began to appear. His eyelids became very droopy, as you can see, as well as his very dry mouth. He was hooked up to a ventilator and was injected with the botulinum immune globulin. He made a full recovery and there were no long-lasting symptoms.
To test for botulinum toxin in a dead person, the coroner can test the toxicity of serum specimens and can also take cultures from any open wounds in the victim.
The production of this soup was stopped after a coroner tested a dead man's body for poison. It turns out that this soup was contaminated with botulinum toxin and killed a New York man on July 2, 1971. Police immediately went to his home where they found his wife suffering from botulism symptoms. They rushed her to the hospital where she made a full recovery. Between 1990 and 2000, the Centers for Disease Control reported 263 individual cases from 160 botulism events in the United States with a case fatality rate of 4%. 39% occurred in Alaska, all of which were attributable to traditional Alaskan Aboriginal foods. In the lower 49 states, home canned food was implicated in 70 events, with canned asparagus being the most numerous case. 2 restaurant-associated outbreaks affected 25 people. The median number of cases per year were 23. The median number of events per year was 14. The highest incidence rates occurred in Alaska, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. All other states had an incident rate of 1 case per 10 million people or less. Thank you for watching.